Life without the possibility of parole. That was the sentence a Montgomery County judge handed out to Eulalia Tourdil in Rockville today. Tourdil pleaded guilty to 2 counts of murder and 2 counts of attempted murder last April. The murders happened a day after Tourdil allegedly shot and killed his estranged wife. Prosecutors say he was trying to make his escape by attempting 2 carjackings in Montgomery County. Those attempts turned deadly, and investigators believe Tourdil wanted to die.
This was a man who left behind notes that indicated that he intended suicide by cop. He intended to go out in a shooting with the police. He didn't have the courage to take his own life, but he was willing to take the lives of others.
Last month, Tourdil pleaded guilty to murdering his estranged wife. He will be sentenced in Prince George's County for that crime in September.
Police officer who killed 3, injured others on shooting spree gets 4x life. Montgomery Co. MD, ABC 7, Eulalia Tourdil, the former law enforcement officer who gunned down several people during a 2-day shooting spree in Maryland, was sentenced today to 4 consecutive life terms in prison without the possibility of parole in Montgomery County Friday. In May 2016, Tourdil, a Federal Protective Service officer and former Army reservist, followed his estranged wife, Gladys, to High Point High School in Beltsville, Maryland, where she was picking up her 2 daughters. Beltsville is in Prince George's County. Police say Tourdil got out of his vehicle and confronted Gladys as she sat in her SUV waiting for her children. A man, witnessing Tourdil and Gladys arguing, tried to intervene. That is when Tourdil turned his gun on the Good Samaritan, shooting him. After Tourdil shot the man, he turned the gun on his wife, killing her. Gladys was 44 years old. Tourdil's violent streak trickled into the following day, this time in Montgomery County, where he opened fire outside of the Macy's store at the Westfield Montgomery Mall, killing 1 man and injuring 2 other people. Following the shooting outside of Macy's, Tourdil then drove to a nearby Giant in Aspen Hill, where he shot and killed a woman sitting in her car. Police say Tourdil intended on committing suicide by cop, but that plan was thwarted when about 100 officers surrounded him outside of a Boston Market restaurant. In April, Tourdil pleaded guilty to the Montgomery County shootings, which is what he was sentenced for today. On June 26, he also pleaded guilty to murdering his wife and wounding the Good Samaritan at High Point High School in Prince George's County. Tourdil has not yet been sentenced for his crimes there. The state of Maryland does not have the death penalty.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too, because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, you know, at least I can do it, you know, 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, you know, if I got, you know, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. You know, 47,000 of you so far right now. You know, $1 a day. I mean, $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.